watch party for the 2018 NFL regular season. The Packers obviously disqualified from postseason play 2 weeks ago. So we're winding it down with the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions, a game that I'm sure when the NFL set the schedule back in April, they thought perhaps this might have something to do with the division race, but 'twas not to be. Showdown of two cap-killing quarterbacks. I kid, kind of. But thank you to everyone already joining us on the live chat. Thanks to everyone who has made Cheesehead TV part of their Packers routine this season. Obviously, Corey and I kind of dove in late into the year. Learned a lot of stuff along the way. Had a lot of fun. Gonna reset for the 2019 season, but obviously, the news won't stop, and I won't stop. Haven't done a couple Packer dailies the last few days. I've been off because my kids are off school. Been taking care of them. I won't be doing one tomorrow either. But after the new year starts, I'll be back on the daily Packers daily grind. Here come the Packers out of the tunnel. We've got three dudes in the booth for Fox, including Pat McAfee. I'm kind of not happy I'm missing that. Although I will say, Fox, generally, you want the people in the foreground to be in focus and the background to be out of focus, but that's just me. I'm a broadcast kind of newbie. But yeah, that's an unfortunate shot. Does Rodgers get sacked 12 more times to make it 60 for the season? We'll see, Gary. We'll see. Christopher, yo. Hello from Kansas. What's up, Steven? Hello from New York City. Quinn had a real Wisconsin old-fashioned at a bar in Lake Geneva this last weekend in honor of Cheesehead TV. Salut. Could the Packers trade for a top 5 pick? Alex, nothing's impossible, but I'd be very surprised. It would cost a pretty penny. And with that Saints pick looking to be very, very late in the first round, it would take probably both of their picks in the first round and a couple others to get up into the top 5. And that would be a heavy price to pay. If there's somebody that Gutekunst loves and thinks is a generational talent, then maybe. But I tend to doubt it. Coming up next, the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers set to make meaningless start number 3. Good morning from Colorado. Oz, what's up? I'm 100% a nerd that complains about draft position. CR, that is your right. As you see fit, you fan any way you want to fan. That's what I'm all about. I got too much technology. Cobb has a piss poor game, doesn't get much on the open market. Pack signs him at a discount. Brandon, I don't think anything anybody does in this game is going to affect their market value very much. Next, do you think we should get Clowney? Most of the teams picking ahead of the Packers on the draft are getting edge guys. Jorge, I mean, so much to play out yet as far as will Clowney be available. Those teams ahead of the Packers in the draft, who will be available, who declares, what's the option available to them when they're picking, etc. We'll see. I mean, I know everybody is talking about Clowney because he's kind of the prize, so to speak, in free agency. The Packers could certainly make a run, but as I keep saying, the Packers will have ample cap space to work with. The problem is that there are lots of teams that are going to have a whole lot more. So if another team, if Clowney makes it to free agency, which is no guarantee, no certainty, if he does make it to free agency, there are going to be a couple teams lined up to pay him a ridiculous amount of money. And I'm not sure the Packers would be willing to or able to keep up there. How long does QB1 play today? Eric, I think the entire game. But we'll see, barring injury. Allison, good morning from Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Bittersweet last game today. Yeah, last game day. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Coming up. They've done this twice now. Coming up, Lions and Pack. Just kick off already. What are your thoughts on Caldwell as head coach? I thought he did a great job in Detroit. I thought he was fired prematurely. And I think Packers could do a whole lot worse than Caldwell. And I understand that he doesn't excite anybody. I understand no one likes his demeanor. But he's a really good football coach. And like I said, the Packers could do a lot worse. Aaron, should the Packers trade for Deshaun Jackson? I don't think they'll have to trade for him. I think he's going to be I think he's going to be a free agent. I know he's expressed a desire to leave. They'll be hiring a new coaching staff. I have to think they'll probably end up cutting him, although maybe not. But we'll see. Why does Pat Fitzgerald make a good head coach candidate? Well, I mean, good is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? Obviously, he has history with Murphy. Murphy hired him in his current job. He's a good football coach at the college level. Could he make the jump to the pros? Man, you never know. And just remember, all of these guys that they're going to be talking to, they're going to probably talk to between, up to 10, 12 different guys. Any one of them could be a shockingly excellent hire that goes on to do great things, and any one of them could crash out in flames. There's a whole lot that goes in, intricate stuff that goes into when you hire this coach. He brings on his staff, how he works with the personnel group, how he works with the quarterback, in Fitzgerald's case, who's the offensive coordinator. I mean, there's so many factors that are going to build into what kind of head coach he becomes in the NFL. Is he a good football coach? I don't think there's any denying that. After that, it's all intangibles and who he hires. And there's no way of knowing that unless he gets the job. I am happy that this should be the last time we have to put up with Ron Zook. Nagler, you are ahead of my stream. Can you hold your game comments for about 12 parsecs? I'll make the Kessel run before I do that. Mike, you are very perceptive. No Banky this week. He is not in Green Bay at the game, but he is in Times Square in a trailer, LiveX broadcast trailer that we built ourselves, getting ready for tomorrow night's festivities. LiveX is doing the worldwide web broadcast from Times Square of New Year's Eve and the ball drop. We've done it every year for the last 9 years, 10 years. That's Corey's brainchild. It's his baby. It's what LiveX is probably best known for in the broadcast community, the internet broadcast community. So he spends these kind of 48 hours leading up to New Year's Eve, basically working on that around the clock. So yes, I am holding down the fort yet again. Packers look like they're taking the field. Sarah Kustuk is telling us stuff. I don't know what. Packers and Lions ready to kick it off. Happy Football Sunday, Gregory. Thanks for joining us here at Cheesehead TV. As you can see there on the screen, Davante Adams is inactive today, coming in 2 receptions shy of breaking Sterling Sharp's single-season reception record for the Green Bay Packers franchise. I mean, that's a bummer, but obviously he did injure himself in that Jets game. Didn't want to put him out there, risk having him blow out a knee in a meaningless finale. So Packers sitting him down. Maybe we'll see more Kumaro because of it. And Mason Crosby kicks us off. Oh, and look at that. He kicked it into the end zone. I didn't know he could do that. On a cold day in Green Bay, he kicks it into the end zone? Amazing. All right. I'm going to try not to be snarky on every single play, but Ron Zook, way to go, buddy. Davante out. Why let QB1 out there? Leadership, chemistry, something. I don't know. Everybody knows my thoughts on this. I think it's foolish to have him out there, but no one cares what I think. 1st and 10. Detroit has it on the 25. Reduced split set. Stafford back to pass. Oh, batted down by Dean Lowry. It's 2nd and 10. Oh my, these are gonna bug me. EDC Films, what's up? How you doing? Oh God, already problems on the. There we go. Crosby took his ibuprofen before the game. Nice. Stafford comes up to the line of scrimmage, sends a man in motion, a fullback in motion who is split wide, goes into the backfield. Detroit runs for little to no gain, maybe a yard if we're being generous. It's going to be 3rd and 9. You got Big Al with me today? No, Al did come in to set up the television and the setup and what have you, but he had to go back to Times Square. Craig, one of our producers, is in the MCR as he's working on New Year's Eve and doing this stream at the same time. So if something screws up, it's not his fault because he's in two places at once. Oh, Packers showing blitz, bringing everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Stafford sets the protection. Packers fall out of it, only rush 4. Stafford looking around, spins out of trouble, finds somebody downfield, but it's incomplete. Lions go 3 and out. I'll have to punt. You're going to be live for the draft, Chad. We will definitely be doing stuff during, throughout, before the draft, leading up to the draft. Draft weekend, we will certainly be doing some streams, some videos. We'll have all sorts of coverage. Cheesehead TV will be putting out the draft guide as we do every year. We'll have lots and lots of content for you into the draft. Jamal Williams back to receive. Waits for a fair catch. Excellent punt, driving him back to the 20-yard line. The Packers will take over. Here comes Aaron Rodgers running onto the field. Boy, I can only imagine is a roaring ovation from the Lambeau faithful. Where's Corey? I feel like I'm going to get this a lot. Corey is working on the New Year's Eve Times Square broadcast that LiveX does every year. Oh boy, Aaron Rodgers in the huddle calling a play. MVS, Kumaro, and Williams in the backfield. Trying to see if that's Graham at tight end. Looks like a 2 tight end set, offset. Williams goes for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Balaga couldn't quite get the push. Detroit's run defense is greatly improved from earlier in the year with the addition of Snacks Harrison for a 5th-round pick right before the trade deadline, really turning around their fortunes up front. Ashawn Robinson's development has helped there as well. Jamal Williams, 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard. All right, 2nd and 9. Lewis comes in motion. Rodgers goes play action. Looking deep, nothing there. Big blitz, and Rodgers is sacked, and his helmet comes off. Yep, just throw him out there. No big deal. No, Rodgers couldn't find anybody. Oh, man, he was tackled in the head. I was told that was illegal. 3rd and 22. Here comes a draw or a screen. Book it. Oh, 3rd and 22 from their own 9? 9 times. Randall Cobb goes in motion. Here comes a draw play. Oh, no. Quick hitter over the middle. Graham will just get what he can. Picks up about 15, and the Packers will punt. Okay. That was fun. Predictions for Black Monday. Well, Jay Glazer this morning reported that Todd Bowles, Greg Williams, Marvin Lewis, Vance Joseph, Joe Philbin, Dirk Cotter, and Steve Wilkes will all be fired tomorrow or even tonight. So we'll see how much that holds up, but I don't think any of that is surprising. Terrible punt from J.K. Scott. Detroit takes over with excellent field position. J.K. having some trouble with the weather. Well, in the cold has certainly looked to be a little bit kryptonite for the product from Alabama. So let's see. Nice play calling. Keep it up, Steven. We'll see. Salut. Aaron, I love the Packers and went to Oklahoma. Make me feel better. Alex, drink more beer. That's all I can tell you. Are we going to call Banky at halftime at least? Mike will definitely try. We'll see if he's available. 30-yard punt from the 5th-round punter. Gotta love it. What is Craig Hendrick up to these days? Corey on transplants was classic. He has some serious fire in the belly. I'll tell you what, Kat, it was funny watching his Twitter feed in the second half when he was all upset that Rodgers was still in there during the Jets game. And he came into work on Monday, and he was as dour as I've ever seen him. And he was just like, what are we doing? Where are the grown-ups? I was like, dude, I've been saying this for 2 weeks. But yeah, he was ready to go. Should we expect the Bears to be a good team for the next 10 years? Well, Matt, I think the transient nature of success in the NFL would suggest no, but they've certainly built a very solid foundation to grow from. Obviously, a lot will depend on what the job Pace does to keep the team contending, so to speak. But, Rodgers, a little replay of Rodgers gingerly running off the field after that failed third down conversion. Yep, just keep throwing him out there. It's only $26 million cap hit we'll take next year if he can't play. No big deal. Detroit takes over at their own 44, sending a man in motion, close off the formation, running up the middle for 1 yard. Nice run defense from the Packers. Oren Burks getting action today. Let's see what they have in the young man who certainly wasn't able to get on the field for the majority of 2018. Packers shuffling in and out some personnel, sending in what looks to be their nickel or dime package. Can't really see. Oh, now they've widened out. I want to say nickel. Stafford surveys the field. The snap. Play action. Kyler Fackrell was doubled, and he completes it downfield. Tramon Williams runs the receiver out of bounds after a significant gain. First down for the Lions. Oh, hey. What's up, Spam? How you doing? Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Trubisky is garbage. I think that's really dismissive. I mean, is he a great quarterback? No. Does he have potential to be pretty good? Yes. I mean, could they Trent Dilfer this thing? Sure. Again, the Lions attempt to run up the middle with no success. Garrett Blount having nothing. 2nd and 9. Mm-hmm. Stafford surveys the field. 2nd and 9. Big blitz. Blake Martinez doing what he does, not catching passes thrown right to him. Like they always say, they play defense for a reason. That was a good blitz, too. Oh, Martinez. Like, literally, that defense is designed for you to make that play. Initially, fakes like he's blitzing up the middle, drops out to the lane that Stafford thinks is hot. That's Mike Patton drew up a perfect play, called at the perfect time, and you drop the ball. 3rd and 9. Stafford takes a snap. A lot of guys play patty cake up front. Complete for dropped, incomplete. Tony Brown making a play on the ball after it looked to be a completion. They got something in this kid. As I said last week, the undrafted rookie out of Alabama making more plays. Looked really good in New York last week. Here, that should have been a completion. Brown makes sure that it is not. Tony Brown making a play on the football.
He was born in Lambeau Field, molded by it. At least his professional career, not really where he was born. I'm not talking literally.
Here we go, field position game. Lions punt it and down it at the 6-yard line. What's it like to have a punter? Our special teams have sucked for how long? Remember Desmond someone? Desmond Howard. Hey, do you remember Micah Hyde? He was a really good returner, but, you know, Russ Ball couldn't find those pennies to pay him. You mentioned Desmond. It's funny. People forget. People forget that. People forget that Micah Hyde shares the franchise record for punt returns for a touchdown with 3, both he and Desmond Howard. True facts. Martinez is solidly okay. Come on. Are people ripping on Martinez for not being good? I mean, he's a good linebacker. He just can't catch worth a damn. Aaron, who's the best undrafted player for the Packers? I mean, this year it's probably Brown, but you mean all time? I mean, Sam Shields is pretty damn good. Blake Martinez is what is called serviceable, not a superstar, but he doesn't suck. I would bump him up over serviceable. I think he's a pretty damn good player. He just doesn't make game-changing plays, which is what you need or would like from that middle spot. But I think he's a little bit above replacement level. Oh. What we got here, folks? What we got? Playoff time. Oh, remember that? Remember playoffs? I remember being so excited for the playoffs. Now I just don't give a shit. What do you think of the Fitzgerald to Green Bay rumors? Well, they're not really rumors. There's a report that they're going to request an interview. Makes sense. Murphy's got a history with him. As far as the job he would do in the NFL, I mean, it's such a crapshoot no matter who you hire. I think he would be, he's a good football coach, but you have to see who his staff is going to be. Oh, Bakhtiari. Come on, buddy. It's going to be one of those games, kids. It's going to be one of those games. Alex Kemp. Alex was the referee who came in during training camp and gave us all the updates on all the new rules. Oh, David. Come on, buddy. The old it's on 2, but David Bakhtiari's going on 1. Come hell or high water. Hey, at least they were going to run the ball. And they do indeed run the ball with Jamal Williams for about a gain of 3 to bring up 2nd and 10 after the false start penalty. I can't look at the comments. I can't look at Twitter. Because otherwise I know what's coming and I don't want to know. So I'm just going to keep my head. Oh, look. Former Packer and Dunkin' Donut owner extraordinaire, Ricky Jean Francois. Kumaro goes in motion. Rodgers looks his way. Touchdown Jesus with a reception. Gains, he just comes up about 2 yards short of the first down. Bring up 3rd and 2, let's say. That's right, I'm calling it before I see the down and distance. 3rd and 4? Sir. That was clearly 3rd and 2. All right, 3rd and 4. Joe Philbin with the laminated Denny's menu. It's 3rd and 4. Corey Linsley over the ball. Packers with a bunch set to the right. Kumaro reduced split to the left. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Ooh, Lions showing pressure. Rodgers making calls. They fall out of it. 3-man rush. Oh, Rodgers trying to direct traffic. 42 comes up there, and he throws it away. And the Packers will have to punt. Did a good job. It's the old Madden trick. Put them all up front and then drop them all. What is McCray looking at there, buddy? J.K. Scott. Better punt this time. Out of his own end zone, past the 50. This feels like a Week 4 preseason game. You bet it does. Running back wide open. Yeah, Nick, of course, but that wouldn't be a first down or a big play, so can't have that. Everybody go very deep while Rodgers dances and throws it away. That is 2018 in a nutshell, right? I mean, pretty much. Whoo, daddy. Mm-hmm. Who should be the head coach, Aaron Nagler or Tom Grassi? Definitely Tom Grassi. It should be Kizer time. Yes, Aaron, it should. It should have been Kizer time when they kicked off. But here we are. Aaron Rodgers just pissed me off. I mean, he's going to play the way he's going to play. I mean, it used to piss me off during the season when they were still, in playoff contention. But now, who cares? Throw it out of bounds should be the slogan for the 2018 season. Rodgers looked off Williams twice. Yeah, he was trying to pick up the first down. Hope they bring Cobb back. I know I'm in the minority with that, though. Chad, I get the wanting to bring him back, but it has to be on a team-friendly deal. And I suspect he'll want to hit the free agent market to try and at least see what his value is out in the open market. If he doesn't find something he deems agreeable, yeah, by all means, welcome him back. But I don't think it's a foregone conclusion by any means. With Rodgers literally passing on that gimme to Williams, how does a new head coach reset him? That's why I know a lot of people poo-pooed my idea last night on Twitter when I said that if Adam Gase gets fired, they should have him in for an interview. But look, everywhere Gase has gone, that's all he's done is, get the best out of whatever quarterback he's working with. Whether that's Tim Tebow or Peyton Manning. So, yeah, it's designed to go to Kumaro. Did a good job of biting it up, but it's like Rodgers wasn't even looking at it. A lot of throwaways left. Detroit takes over. First down run. Nice play. Was that Jackson crashing in from the secondary? Keeping it to no gain. Montravius Adams in there as well. Bashawn Breeland, sorry. That was a nice play by Breeland. 2nd and 9. Detroit near midfield. Actually on their 45. Jamal Williams is the lone deep safety. Oh, Lowry's got the snap count down. Detroit's going to have to change that up. They run it up the middle for roughly 4 or 5 yards. They'll be bringing up 3rd down. Cobb isn't worth $10 million a season anymore. Travis, I agree, which is why I say if they do bring him back, it has to be on a team-friendly deal. 3rd and 4. Detroit has the ball on the 50. Stafford sets the protection. Packers look to be playing man. Only rush 4. Oh, Tony Brown allows the first down yardage to be picked up at the right side of the sticks. Wonder if Murphy dangled the Fitz rumors out to judge fan opinion. A trial balloon? It's possible, I guess. I doubt it, though. I don't think that's how he operates. But hell, I've never seen a CEO so public about being in tune with social media and fan reaction to stuff. He's always mentioning it, which is very un-CEO-like, but it's clear that he's paying attention at least. Oh, and the Lions rush up the middle for a first down. Theo Riddick with the carry. Lions finally on the move. Can't keep them down forever. Lions going hurry up. The ball on the Packers 33. Stafford takes the snap, swing it outside. Big gain, first down. I need a card with all my numbers and names. I don't know any of these Detroit players. When I covered the league, I knew a lot of these guys, but now I just cover the Packers. I don't pay attention to other teams. Jim Bob Cooter has him going fast. Packers rush 4. Oh, low throw from Matthew Stafford. Jackson in coverage. Brings up 2nd and 10. Marissa, get the fuck out of my chat with your spam. Thank you. Who names their kid Joe Bob Cooter? I think, isn't it Jim Bob Cooter? Bunch set to the left for the Stafford as he resets the protection. The Packers don't appear to change anything. They bring a blitz. Quick throw from Stafford is incomplete. And it looked like Stafford and his receiver were on the same page there. It's 3rd and 10. That's one of those things where you see Stafford set his protection because he reads the defense, and it always feels like the Packers don't react and or change what they do. They're just we're gonna run what we run. And I wonder if Pettin might do a little bit more of that, changing things, allowing things to be changed on the fly next season if he's back. Packers mugging the A-gap on 3rd and 10. They drop out of it, rush 4. Stafford over the middle. That's a completion. First down at the 6-yard line. Tramon Williams pleading his case with the side judge that it's an incomplete pass. Stafford huddles them up. Let's see the replay. And it looked like a completion where I was sitting. Yep, gets his hands underneath the ball. See this other angle. That's a completed pass. Jones with a nice reception. 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions on the Packers' 7-yard line. They run it up the middle on a counter. Zenner running over fools. That looks like a touchdown. Or are they going to call him down at the 1? 1-yard line. I don't know if that was a planned counter or Adams just had the penetration to force him outside. Packers going heavy on the goal line. Goal line package. Get the goal line package in there. Detroit comes up to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. They've gone big as well. Tight formation. Hand it to Zenner, who plunges in for the touchdown. And there's a flag on the play. Touchdown for the Lions. Check the flag. Watching this team makes my Jim Bob Cooter hurt. Amazing. Amazing. Well, we got a hold on Detroit. Bring it back. Got a hold on the Lions. They got to cheat to win. Cheat to win. Let's see. Zenner. I mean, that was a wide open alley. Oh, I guess. Who was that? 71? Wagner with the bear claw around the throat of his defensive lineman. So it's 2nd and goal now from the 10. Packers go light. Mug the A-gap with Fackrell and Martinez. Gilbert on the right. Lions run up the middle, gets what they presume is a light box, and get 5 yards. Has Burks been playing the last few games? No, Jill, he has not. This is the most action he's seen probably since week 1. 3rd and goal. Theo Riddick in the backfield. Packers manned up on the outsides. Soft cushion, Breeland giving the slot receiver down below on the left side, sorry. Stafford looks right, looks back left, looks over the middle. Touchdown to Jones. Jackson late in coverage. Very little resistance from the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jackson, a victim again. Oh, that's tough. In-breaking route. Oh, oh man, where was Bryce going? Sure looked like he should have been covering the middle part of the field. Sure looked like, that's one of those things where you look at Jackson late in coverage and you're like, oh, Jackson got burned, but that last replay sure makes it look like he was expecting inside help. He pushed off on Jackson. Yeah, fine. I mean, that happens pretty much every red zone trip in the NFL, all over the league. Spam City today. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to pick them off one by one here. The NFL is popular, so you got these bots that get in there and start to get all in your nonsense. Never going to get called. That's right, Aaron. I want Jeff Bohm as head coach so Brian Braun can be a QB coach. Could you imagine? Pass rush, non-existent. Well, nothing new there. Breaking news, we suck. It's the first quarter. Relax. Did you miss last week? I'm kidding. Yes, they suck. Anthony, thank you for that, buddy. The Packers don't play defense. They play slightly inconvenience. Put Packerman in charge of the spam bops. You're awfully quiet over there, Packerman. I agree. Whole lot of disappointment left. All right. The Lions scoring drive, 12 plays, 56 yards, taking up 5 minutes and 8 seconds. That's Jones's first touchdown of the season. Did they three-man rush that? Oh, no. Detroit kicks off. Short kick to the 3-yard line. Breeland gets it up to the 25. Essentially a touchback. Josh Jones limped off the field after the kickoff. Medical staff is looking at him along the bench. Aaron Rodgers comes out in shotgun. It's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Corey Linsley looks back, makes the protection call, or designates the middle linebacker. Packers in spread. Rodgers back. He's got a man, and he overthrows him. Randall Cobb had a step. Rodgers missed the throw. Meanwhile, here's highlights of Tom Brady hitting guys underneath and them yakking for touchdowns. Imagine an offense that utilizes the running back as an offensive weapon. Truly, the mind swirls with dizzying pace. Aaron Rodgers, 2nd and 10, sends Randall Cobb in motion. Jamal Williams is the back. And he runs literally right into a defensive lineman in the backfield. Loss of perhaps 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down. Why are we even? What are we doing? What are we doing? Who are we? Why are we here? What are the Packers going to try? Are they going to try? I got up this morning with a raging hangover and made my way across the island of Manhattan for this? Come on, people. I have put more effort into this game than the Packers have so far. Let's go. 3rd down. Rodgers hits the check down for a gain of 4. And the Packers will have to punt. With just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the Packers have yet to pick up a 1st down. Josh Jones is headed to the locker room. Nice punt to the 20-yard line, fair caught. J.K. Scott is cold. His nose is red. How are we doing in the chat, folks? Oh, yeah. What's up, Spambot? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if the Rodgers guy has a future in the league. All right, relax. Packers trying to set a record for most 3-and-outs in the first quarter. I think they have a shot. Definitely have a shot. J.K. Scott, finally. Yes, finally, indeed. Bakhtiari looks like he's ready for the offseason. Hurt, tired, a lot of golfing left. I would never, ever, ever, ever doubt Bakhtiari's commitment. But this whole team looks ready to go. Pack their bags. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Tony Brown giving a 12-yard cushion, allowing a 1st down throw. Had to mute the TV. The announcers are awful. Well, now you can mute me because I'm pretty awful as well. Rodgers' 2018 season is throwaways and underthrows. Yes, but Anthony, that one to Cobb was an overthrow. Mixing it up a little bit here at the end of the year. You know, remember the overthrows at the end of the Bears game? It keeps you on your toes a little bit. 2nd and short. Lions run Zenner up the middle. 1st down. Or it wasn't Zenner. Oh, it was Zenner. Ooh, Morrison mixing it up with the fullback. The Detroit Lions have some spark. They have some fight. Can the Packers awaken from their malaise, from their pre-packed destination holiday getaway is on their minds, ready to go? Oh boy, there's a Packer down. I can't see who it is. I can't see the number. Is that Bulaka? No. I'm just fighting spam bots. Just fighting spam bots. That's what I'm doing. Fighting spam bots, fighting spam bots, fighting spam bots away. Timothy, Nags, depending on you today, can't see the game. Timothy, you're not missing much. I'll do my best, buddy. Is this the galvanizing moment? That's great. Lancaster. Right. Lancaster's up, off, under his own power. Aaron Rodgers is on the bench talking to Joe Philbin. Some dude is walking in front of the camera, so I can't see anything. It's riveting. Signetti is there taking notes and wondering where his next job is going to be. Packers with 3-man line on 1st and 10. Detroit has the ball on the 34-yard line. Morrison laying waste to all in his path. Right up the middle, dropping the ball carrier for a 3-yard loss. Has something to say afterwards. Several things, apparently. Morrison is sick of your nonsense. Morrison woke the crowd up, and now it's time for the quarter break. At the end of the first quarter, Detroit's up 7-0. They have the ball. Morrison unleashed. He's a young-looking child with a hammer. That's Pat McAfee on J.K. Scott. Yeah, it's got to be more consistent, though. Whole lot of beer drinking left. Yeah, you got that right. Now that Daniels, Clark, Wilkerson, and now Lancaster are injured, the Packers will play Steve, the fatso from the 3rd row, at defensive tackle. Whoo! Sit Rodgers since no Adams. Daniel, you would have thought that decision would have been made. But no, he's out there. Or he has been. We'll see. Do spam bots count as views? I wish. Will Morrison be back? That's a possibility. We'll see what kind of defense they're running. When McCarthy stops coaching, please try to get him for a watch party. Well, there was that note today from La Canfora over at CBS that the Cardinals were willing to give him total control, and he's not interested. And he is reportedly willing to sit out the year, although I do think that's an agent play to try and pump up the price a little bit. But yeah, if he sits out 2019, I'm going to bug the hell out of him. We will fly him to New York. We will put him up in a hotel just to have him on a watch party. Just one. I mean, I'd love to have him for everyone, but just when they set the schedule in April, if he's not coaching, I want him here for like the biggest primetime game the Packers get. If they get a primetime game, who knows? After this suckitude of a season and the last 2 years not getting to the playoffs, maybe they won't have one, although I doubt that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Packers have 13 yards. 13 yards. Tippy-tappy, tippy-tappy. There we go. Second and 12. Stafford surveys the scene. Comes out, slant, missed tackle by Bryce. Martinez tackles after a gain of 8 or 9, bringing up 3rd and short. Matthew Stafford calling out signals. Personnel coming in. 3rd and 3. Lions huddling up. Packers mugging the A-gap again. Look at this. And every defensive back giving up 10 yards pre-snap. Every single one of them. Oh, and Matthews flies right by the ball carrier. Forward progress should net him a 1st down. Good Lord. Oh, Clay Matthews. What are you doing, buddy? At least Dean Lowry's trying. I'll give him that. More than I can say for the rest of the team. Stafford with a multi-tight end set. Oh, Morrison again, knifing through the middle. dropping the ball carrier, getting them in second and long. Can the Packers defense capitalize? Stay tuned for the next episode of Packers defensive backs give 30 yards of cushion and allow a first down. Your favorite Fox sitcom. Second and 11. Let's see what the Packers can do here. Stack set to the right for Stafford, who surveys the scene, sets the protection, gets the snap, drops back, clean pocket, crosser, wide open, running for 1,000,000 yards, down at the, looks like the 15-yard line. Powell is the receiver. I mean, if the Packers aren't going to try, I'm not going to try. Screw all this. Nice pick play. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful pick. Beautiful pick play. Oh, look, there's Tony Brown running him down. Yeah, someone's giving him some effort. That looked like a false start. Not going to get called. Gain of perhaps 2 on the run up the middle. One play for the Lions is more yards than the Packers got in an entire quarter. Can't play in the cold weather, 100. This is embarrassing. Can I cheer for Zenner? Cat, I do. I love Zenner. Second and 8 for the Lions on the Packers' 13-yard line. Packers milling about up front. Stafford gives him one of these. Takes the snap. Run up the middle. Zenner, just shy of the first down marker. Say, call it 3rd and 2. Let's see what the Fox people say. Montravius Adams in the middle. He's a big man coming into his own. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Who is Zenner? He's a kid who I believe he was undrafted a few years ago. He had an outstanding preseason and made the squad. He was become somewhat of a local folk hero for Lions fans. But then he's been injured for much of this season, so he hasn't played a lot, or for last season. But he's a quality back. Stafford going to the corner. Overthrows Jones. It'll be 4th down. He was open. Stafford just a little too far on the throw. And the Lions will have to kick. I shouldn't have looked at the... Yep, fake. It's a fake. It's a touchdown. The Lions are rubbing it in. Prater. I mean, that was a direct snap to the kicker. And it wasn't even, like, close. Like, they didn't even pretend. Did they do the old runoff play? Like he was pretending to run off? Must have been, yeah. Oh, here comes the extra point. They should fake this one, too. It's 14-0. Woo! All right. I'm getting a beer because God knows I need one. Packerman, take it away. Don't say anything you don't want broadcast on the internet.
How did you just take a break while you're live?
Yeah.
Just tell them I'm going to go get a beer?
Yeah.
I love it.
Packerman's got it. It's all
Okay,
good.
come on.
Packerman's holding it down.
Break or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Second screen is second screen.
Yeah, baby, hey, man. I'm not here for the man.
We wait on pushing to backups, you know?
Yeah.
I want to stress the system a little bit, but I need to do this for you guys. There's such agreed to have immediately 2018 and
All right. Let's see how the Packers offense can screw this up. Rodgers just went to the locker room. What? Deshaun Kizer, it's Kizer time. Rodgers is done. Kizer in. Rodgers is being evaluated for a concussion. Well, that's great. All right, Kizer. Yes, Ken, Rodgers is being checked for a concussion. And there'll be a touchback for the Packers, who will take over the 25-yard line. Kizer time, baby. Kizer time. I mean, dude just lined up outside. No one even looked at him. Fire everybody. Oh, they're going to. Good. Kizer, play action. Hits the check down. Jamal Williams gains almost 4 yards. That's a win on first down. Imagine that. All right, Kizer lines them up. It's 2nd and 7. Well, gain of 3 on first down, I guess. Lewis comes in motion. They run to, oh boy. They run to the left, and it looked like Williams was about to have the cutback. But then it looks like Snacks said, nah, kid. 3rd and 6 for the Packers, upcoming. Can we fire McCarthy again? I love it. You guys are the best. Sean Kizer on 3rd and 6. Drops back. Deep rush. Hits. Kumaro on the crosser. They're going to give it to him. First down. The defender helped the Packers' cause by throwing him forward into the first down marker. Lions seem to think they have held them to a 4th down here. Yeah, see where the ball is. Got a good shot. He's not down, he's not down. He comes down right on the line. They gave them first down. Here we go. That's their first down of the game. Things are heating up at Lambeau Field for the Green Bay Packers. Kizer takes the snap. Rolls out. Tries to hit Kendricks. Kendricks drops the ball because the guy threw it like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and the simple little Well, should be just a little toss, buddy. Second and down. No, don't get me wrong, though. It should have been caught. Packers come out. Kizer in the shotgun. Surveys the field. Jimmy Graham goes in motion. Got 4 wide. Williams in. Oh, slant flat. But Jamon Moore, we're really playing everybody. And Kizer throws it into the dirt. It's 3rd and 10. Let's go. 3rd and 10. Let's see what Kizer's got. My stream is crapping out. I love it. An ode to the Packers play. 2 deep shell. No, they drop down the safety. Kizer breaks the pocket. He's running. He's got a first down. Kizer. The Packers with Kizer at the helm have picked up 2 first downs. More than Aaron Rodgers did in the entire first quarter. Tank mode, engage. Oh, I love it. Nice play by Kizer there. It's 1st and 10. Packers, 2 receivers to the left, 1 up top. Williams in the backfield. Oh, boy. Instant penetration from the defense. Loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and long. Packers spread it out. Kumaro up top. Klopp in the slot. MBS on the bottom to the left. Williams flares out. Kizer takes it over the middle. Throws it over the middle, sorry, to, is that Big Bob Tonyan? I couldn't even see. They wouldn't show. It's 3rd down after the check down. 3rd and 6. Imagine having paid full price for this game. Incredible. God bless you, Packer fans at Lambeau Field today. Godspeed. Packers go spread formation. Williams in the backfield. Kizer takes the snap. Clean pocket. Got all day. Throws, oh, what should have been an interception, but it's dropped. He threw like a pop pass. He like kind of tried to lob something over the middle, which is always a great idea. And threw it right to a linebacker who promptly dropped it. I mean, and he locked in on one guy the entire way. I mean, that was everything you don't want to do as a quarterback in one play. Packers will have to punt. J.K. Scott rains down hellfire from above in the 13-yard line. I want to see Lazard play. We'll see. Maybe on special teams. I doubt they throw him out there from scrimmage, but we'll see. Packers' new coach will have his hand full. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is who we traded Randall for. You bet, Joe. You bet. Oh, by the way, Banky's on Twitter, and he is pissed off. Whoo, baby. There we go. What we got, folks? What's going on? Is Vogel still available? I think he is, actually. I wonder how much panic there is on the sideline now that the coach is concussed. Ouch. Is Packers Daily done? No, Katie. I've just taken some time off because my girls are off school, and I've had them with me at home. As you saw maybe during the Madden preview this week, I had Olive in the studio with me. But that's not a working, sustainable working scenario situation. So I'm off until I believe we'll have transplants on Wednesday, and then I'll start up daily again I should be on Thursday. So can you keep us updated on what he's tweeting? Corey is calling out Mark Murphy for allowing Rodgers to play in this game because Rodgers has suffered a concussion. Mm-hmm. Stafford takes the snap from the 13-yard line, hands it to Zenner up the front. Nice tackle from Josh Jackson in the backfield. Someone's at least trying. Second and 8. Zenner is a beast. You got that right. This is the kind of game he was born for. Packers are crashing down safeties every time the Lions go heavy, anticipating a run, and they still can't bring down Zenner, who gains a significant chunk of yardage to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Kyler Fackrell has grown a beard, ladies and gentlemen. That's the hot news out of this one. Third and 1. Stafford spreads them out, makes the call. Packers stick with whatever the hell they're running, per usual. Man coverage across the board. Easy completion for a first down on the slant route. Slants, remember those? They're good times. Good times. Oh, this is smelling like 21-0, people. Stafford lines them up. 2 tight end set. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, 2 tight end set. Packers. Ooh, nice move from Zenner, who gets about 8 yards. They crashed the middle. He took it outside. Significant gain on first down. Oh, Josh Jones late with the fill. He's got to just get up in there and hit that dude, man. That should be a loss. Lions pick up the blitz. Big gain. First down for the Lions, just over the Packers' 40. Stafford hit the tight end in rhythm with a zip on the pass. Pretty decent coverage, but that's what a highly paid quarterback should be doing. Throwing in rhythm to guys in small windows. Incredible. I remember those days. They were fun. Lions line 2 tight ends to the right. Motion the wide receiver in. Play action. Everybody going deep. Takes the check down. Zenner drops it. Stafford gets hit. He was under duress, which is why he had to take that check down. Is that Brown? The pickup from the Raiders, yeah. Nice job there. He's pumped up, man. He's pumped up! At least somebody is. Oh, Zenner, nice. Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't Zenner. It was that Riddick, Theo Riddick, up the middle. Decent gain. It's going to be 3rd and short. Stafford pointing and nodding. Should be doing that a lot today with this milquetoast resistance from the Green Bay Packers defense. Packers man up across the board. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Have a light box. I'm expecting a draw here or a quick hitter up the middle. Nope. Stafford drops back to pass. Oh! And he hits it slant for a 1st down. I thought the pocket had collapsed into him, taking him off his rhythm, but I forgot only the quarterbacks in Green Bay do that. Rodgers had a gutsy first quarter. Is that how we're framing it? Okay. Can't sugarcoat a turd sandwich. I believe one boo-boo just attempted to do so. Packerman needs a beer. Yeah, you got that right. What's up, buddy? There you go. Drink up, son. Just press simulate for the second half. Oh. Super snarky, Nags. It's all I got left, Quinn, on this shithole season. Burn it all down. Burn it to the ground. I mean, you're a shell of the team you should be. You fired your head coach. You've got Beaker at interim head coach. And you've allowed your $134 million investment to play in 2 meaningless games. Oh, and you got hurt. Suffered a concussion, already having a history of concussions. Genius move. Where are the adults at 1265? I'm drinking beer and talking to a fucking doll. And I'm more of a grown-up than 1265 Lombardi right now. Because they allowed Aaron Rodgers to play in this fucking game. That's all I got. That's all I got. So I got nothing left. The Packers have ripped it out of me, crushed my heart, stomped on it on the floor, picked it back up, rubbed it in my face. All I got is the snark. That's all I got. And you know what? Everyone inside that building, I was a Packer fan long before any of you were there. I'll be a Packer fan long after all of you are gone. This is all on you, this bullshit we're watching. Hey, Zenner, left side for 9 yards on 1st down. This is the put-away drive, where they rip out the Packers' soul and show it to them. You honestly think Rodgers has a concussion? Jesse, yes, because there is a non-team affiliated doctor who makes that call. Oh, Tom Brady throwing touchdown passes. God, remember that? Is there a board that would fire Murphy? It'd be unprecedented. The executive committee would be the ones who would actually have to make that move. The board would vote on it, but the executive, some faction of the executive committee would most likely have to be the ones to put that ball in motion, and I don't see that happening. Zenner up the middle, picks and chooses his lanes, picks up a 1st down. The Detroit Lions will have a 1st down on the roughly 13-yard line. I like pissed off Banky from Transplants. Well, guess what? I got a feeling you're going to see him again. On Wednesday afternoon. What happened to Rodgers? Is he done like forever? Big Bad Mad? He is being evaluated for concussion, which would probably mean he's done for the day, yes. Ha! Nagler, you enabled senile Ted Murphy, Capers, and Mark Ted Bundy. Yes, you're right. My tweets kept them all employed. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I enabled them. I was the puppet master, keeping them employed. Think before you type this shit. Good Lord. Packers crash down. Oh my God, they make a stop. It's 2nd and long, 2nd and 10. At least we aren't alone in our pain. Green Bay Steve, I am here for you. Bears are better. Brock, check out the big brain on Brock. Correct, right now they are better, but they will always suck. Enjoy. The power of my tweets. How did we all end up here in this crap hole? Nagler, bring Packerman to transplants so Banky can let it all out. That is a really good idea. Not a lot of season left, thank God. Murphy is sliding down the hill. Indeed. Oh, yeah, promo for the Pro Bowl. That'll get me pumped. Can't wait. The only thing worse I can think of is watching bad improv. Wow. I feel a galvanizing moment coming. Sean says the Packers actually played well this year, in spurts. I think they had a strong case to be made coming out of the bye week after that Rams game. That's probably about as good as they looked all year. And you thought, and I think Gutekunst said this at the time in an interview, they were close, and they just needed to kind of close the deal at the end of games, but could never do it. They were in all of those games. There was always the Ty Montgomery fumble, the Aaron Jones fumble in New England. There was always something, Rodgers throwing it in the dirt in Seattle on 3rd down. There was always something that tripped them up at the end. But, yeah, they played well in spurts, but nowhere near well enough. There was no consistency there, especially in the first part of the year. They were pretty pedestrian there. There we go. Nice. Oh, it was going to be a nice tackle. Should have been a nice tackle. Instead, receiver catches it in the slot on a smoke. Powell makes the first man miss. 1st down. Oh, is that Kentrell Bryce? Oh, that's the Kentrell Bryce special. Come in out of control, miss the reception, or miss the tackle. I mean, he's got him there, dead to rights. 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. 'Twas not to be. Shut your drunk ass up, Jimmy. Make me, buddy. I'm in my studio. I got my microphone on. You're watching on YouTube. You can make me shut up by clicking away. You have the power. Welcome to the internet. Oh boy, Zenner breaks contain. Jackson trying to get outside. Touchdown, Zenner, but there's a flag on the play. This one will be coming back. Got to think there's holding on the offense. Cobb and Matthews gone, most likely. Maybe if they don't like what they see on the open market, they come back on team-friendly deals. But I would think there's a good possibility they're gone. Oh, got Jones on the hold there. He knew it too. Once you put those hands up in the air saying, it's not me, that means it's you. First and goal for the Lions from the 13-yard line. Lions have a bunch set to the right. They run center up the middle, almost untouched for the touchdown. The Green Bay Packers have quit. Why is my daughter texting me during the game? Ah, very good. Really appreciate what you do. Michael, thank you very much. Could Murphy possibly be fired? Timothy, that would be a seismic shift of a move by the executive committee and Packers board. I very much doubt that happens, but you never know. Oh, people are actually talking about trading Rodgers. People, that is not going to happen. So come back from La La Land. Oh, boy. Whoo, baby. It would take guts to hire Philbin now, says Homer. That's great. Let's see, 1:06 left in the half. I mean, okay, you're running it back. You're the run back dude. You're Rashawn Breeland, and you've got that. There's one dude to your right running up scot-free, ready to tackle you. You try and make him miss, I would think. Maybe I'm crazy like that, I don't know. They mailed it in at 7-0. Possibly. Hey, look at that. Jimmy Graham dropping the football. Amazing. Amazing. Rodgers started the year getting sacked and having a knee injury. He ends the year getting sacked and hit in the head with a concussion. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Mark. Yeah, I love the Packers. And yeah, that is kind of why I put up with it all, but this shit is hard, man. It's hard to watch them like this. Reminds me of my youth, though. It's a callback. Reminds me of watching games with my grandpa, actually. Because holy cow, were the Packers bad back when he was alive. Just thinking about my grandpa. He took me to my first game when I was 3 years old. Lambeau Field. They played the Lions, actually, and they won, which was a rarity back in those days. I only know that because I looked it up. Like, I remember sights and sounds of that day, but I don't remember much of the game. But they were his seats. He took me to his seats. 3 years old. It's my earliest memory in life. I kind of miss that feeling of when they were like, you love them even though they sucked, and then Wolf came around, traded for Favre, and that whole ascension with Holmgren, like, I'll never be able to explain to anybody how magical that was. Like, just that feeling of every Sunday of like, God, we got something here. It was great. Now every Sunday I'm like, how can we pick this up? Because we know we're gonna. Remember when the Lions never won in Green Bay? Yeah, for like 20 years. That's all over. Kizer, 3rd and 10, 51 seconds remaining on the clock. Good pocket, strong throw downfield. Hits Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Packers are out of timeouts. They rush up to the line of scrimmage. 30 time ticking away. Precious seconds off the clock. They're going to down this here. It'll be 2nd down. The Packers have the ball on the 41-yard line. Strong throw from Kizer. 34 seconds left remain in the half. David Whitehead and Magic Man days, before that even. Randy Wright, Campbell, all that nonsense. Packers getting right up to it. Spread it out. Lions going prevent. Jamal Williams out of the backfield. Gains about 8 yards. Wasting a lot of time. 23 seconds, 2nd down. 3rd down, sorry, that's right, because they spiked it on 1st down. Packers line up. 3rd and 1. Take the snap. Kizer avoids the rush. Goes for it all. And Valdez-Scantling can't hold on. Good defense by Slay. 9 seconds left. It's 4th and 1. Got to think the Packers are going to go for this. Fourth and 1. 9 seconds remaining. And the Packers are punting. Because, of course, no more fitting tribute to the 2018 season than the Packers punting here. Ooh, maybe they'll fake it. J.K. Scott rubbing his hands, getting ready. Oh, flag. Taking the delay of game penalty to give Scott a little bit more room to operate. Oh, golly. J.K. Scott booms it. And into the end zone with 1 second remaining. Or they're going to allow the time to run off. The home clock operator just wanting to get the hell out of here for the half. And they do. They allow it. It's halftime. Mercifully. Zenner has 13 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. Those are season highs for Zenner. You guys are hilarious. Allergic to fun. Yeah, Luke, they are. You look super sad. Aaron, because I am. The Packers suck. How can you not be? I mean, I got Packerman, so I guess that's good. I got that going down for me. Why not just go for it on 4th down? It's 1 yard to go. Because that would be competitive. That would show a killer instinct, a desire, if you will, to actually win a football game. But we're not about that in Green Bay right now. We're just about getting the hell out of there. Bags are packed. Grossi Posse Raid, what's up? Tell Tom Grossi that he is the fucking man, all right? Love that guy. Love what he does. He's killing it over there on the YouTube podcast, Packcast. The man is a living legend. Also, tell him to have another interview with Mark Murphy where he asks him what the is going on. Because look, Grossi's had 2 interviews with Mark Murphy. 2! We can't get Murphy on the phone for transplants. I mean, I guess when Banky's just completely destroying him week in and week out, I'm not surprised, but... Hey, look at this. Giants highlights. Amazing. Eli Manning throwing interceptions. Incredible. Where are the adults at 1265? An excellent question. The Giants have more fighting than the Packers today. Well, you know, they're playing a division Oh, right. All right. All right, kids, I'm going to get another beer because, wow. All right, Packerman, take some questions. I'll be right back. I turned the mic off. I turned the mic off, but I don't know if it's really off. What's that? I turned the mic off, but I don't. It's like the light's still on, so I don't know if it's. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we can screw up this half. That's right. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. How we doing on the chat, folks? I wish I was passed out. I really do. Packerman wants to rip his own head off. Indeed. Packerman's eyebrows are legendary. Got that right. A lot of ball game left. Yeah, that's the problem. Nags, Vic Fangio for head coach. I'd love that hire. I mean, he's one of the better coaches in the league. Always does well when given the personnel to do so. And it weakens a competitor. Weakens a division rival. I'm all in. It'd be pretty funny if Nagler never came back. That would be great. I thought about it, actually. But, yeah, no. I'm here. Thank you for all you and the team do. I just became a patron. Thank you so much. If you like guys drinking and talking to dolls, you too can become a member of our Patreon. $5 a month. Get your name in the credits of Packer Transplants, and you can support fine programming like this. What kind of beer, Paul? The thing is I never say what kind of beer I'm drinking. If a beer sponsor would like to give us a ton of money to talk about their tasty beverages on air, I'm more than happy to do so. But while I'm doing this sans sponsor, it's just a lovely Cheesehead TV beer. This game feels like a Travis Jervey carry. That's an amazing comment. Who wants Pettin back at this point? I did, but not sure anymore. I absolutely want him back. Don't judge any of this. This whole this week, don't. He is playing a skeleton crew of a team, of a squad that wasn't that talented to begin with. He's still very good. Is that Corey Bradford? No, that's Max McGee. Todd Bowles to the Packers. Maybe if someone else is head coach and he's a defensive coordinator, I think he's a really good defensive coordinator. You know, if they hired maybe Adam Gase and he brought him on as coordinator, that's a possibility. Nagler, can we at least see the Vikings choke today and not make the playoffs to help make our day better? I mean, are the Bears going to be trying? That's the million-dollar question, right? Josh, no. There will be no trading Aaron Rodgers. If they traded Aaron Rodgers, they would set off a nuclear bomb on their salary cap. It's not going to happen. Oh, Deshaun Kizer's ready for the second half, people. Let's go. I love it. Plays in opponent territory. The Lions, 25. The Packers, 1. And that was that last drive. Gase, a good fit. Christopher, oh my God. There's a fumble on the return. Picks it up and gets to the 23-yard line. Breland, he's got to stop being a returner. Yes, I think Adam Gase would be an excellent fit. He's a strong quarterback guy who's done really good work with no matter what level of quarterback he's been given, whether it was Tim Tebow, Peyton Manning, Jay Cutler, Ryan Tannehill. All he does is make quarterbacks better. I think he's been given a bit of a raw deal in Miami. I think he's a hell of a football coach. I would very much, if the Dolphins do indeed fire him at the end of the day today, I very much would like the Packers to interview him for the head job. Michael, thank you. Trading Rodgers accelerates his signing bonus immediately. It would result in a $46 million cap hit for 2019. So, yeah. Kizer on 2nd and 8 after a run that went nowhere. Whoa, daddy. Kizer throws a out route to Kumaro for about 8 yards, 7 yards. But it was a bit of a moon ball. I mean, it took forever to get there. I mean, Kumaro was literally looking like this, like it's a bomb. It's 3rd and 1. Here we go. Look at Jamal Moore getting playing time. Amazing. Play action pass. Nice comeback. Oh, it was MVS, sorry. I was surprised that Moore was playing. Nice comeback from MVS. Pick up the 1st down. Trade Rodgers for picks in a couple years. Can we let him play, please? Why does everyone want to trade Rodgers? He had a down year. Just relax. Packers have the ball on the 44-yard line. Cobb goes in motion. Kizer takes the snap. Hands to Jamal Williams, who promptly goes nowhere for a loss of 2. Packers cannot block Snacks Harrison. Why did I start Jamal? Michael, I have no idea, buddy. Probably because he had such a strong game last week. And also, please tell me you're playing daily fantasy, because if your league goes into week 17, you got problems. Kumaro goes in motion on 2nd and 11. Kizer takes the snap. Strong work up front from the offensive line. Kizer throws about a mile behind Jimmy Graham to bring up 3rd and 11. Michael, you're in the championships. Most fantasy championships happen in week 16s because you don't want to be dealing with meaningless football games where guys sit down. David Bakhtiari comes out like he is now. They're playing McCray at left tackle? Whoo, daddy. Shut it down. We're getting close to LaTroy Guion at guard. McCray. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Kizer, fighting the fight, fighting the good fight. Can't stay up. They'll have to punt. Holy cow. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is bad, people. It's not good. It's the opposite of good. J.K. Scott with a 49-yard punt. 20-yard return by the Lions. Matt Castle is in the game for the Lions. That's how over this is. And what a preseason game this is. Wow. Whoo! Yeah, baby. Oh my God. Yeah. I bet we don't score today. Jill, not going to take you up on that bet because I got a feeling you might be right. Can they fire Zook at mid-game? Look, I mean, Zook's long gone. Everybody in that building is pretty much long gone. The bag's packed coming into this one, so. Let's get Cobb out there for a few snaps. He's been out there. Hopefully the Lions don't run it up anymore. Well, they're putting in Matt Castle, so it could get really embarrassing if they keep scoring. Really embarrassing. I just want them to run the football, shorten the game, and get the hell out of there. Castle versus Kizer. Welcome to Week 17. Is it August already? Ha, Nick, call me a pessimist, but at this rate, I don't think we even make the playoffs. Keen, my friend. Oh, Favre to Sharp. Why are you showing this to me now? Oh, man. This is breaking my heart. Cruel, Fox. Cruel. Lions have the ball at their 46-yard line. Stafford sends a man in motion. Big blitz up the middle to take out the center. The back goes right around it, picks up 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7, most likely. I mean, I'll keep doing play-by-play. At this point, truly don't think anyone gives a crap, but, you know, makes me feel better. Is this a get-right game for the Lions? Yeah, it gets them right into the offseason. 2nd and 7. Castle surveys the field. Martinez with a half-hearted attempt at rushing the passer. Wow. And Castle just hits the fullback out of the backfield, and the Packers defense. Gentlemen, ladies, may I just say, the effort, the lack of effort is incredible. Morrison's still bringing it. I'll give him that. He's one of the few guys who actually has shown up today with some kind of semblance of fire in his belly. Oh, God. No, is Stafford? No, it's Castle. They put Castle in. Oh, they got Stafford in there. All right. Well, Castle was going in, but they put Stafford back out there, and now he just got sacked. Nice job working back from Fackrell. Did he kiss his family? There it is. There it is. Very good. Maybe Stafford had a equipment malfunction. 2nd and 12 after the sack. Draw play. Well, not a draw play. Just a quick hitter up the middle. Packers stop it after a gain of 3 or 4, maybe, roughly around there. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Clay Matthews managed to play through the whole season when it mattered the least. 3rd and 8. See if the Packers can get off the field here. Stafford calling protection, changing the play. Good pocket. Oh, just out of the reach of Jones, who was open. Lions will have to punt. Big hold from the Packers defense by allowing someone to get the ball thrown to them and drop the pass. Oh, Breeland really got burnt toast on that play. just maybe a hair in front of him from Stafford. Missed throw. Packers will take it. Josh Jackson on punt return. Oh, my goodness. We're doing everybody back there. Stafford is still in. Daniel, yes, I made the correction. Thank you. How much have you had to drink? People in glass houses. You know what they say. Air it out to Kumaro. We'll see. Clearly, line judge is not Nag's ultimate calling. Correct. This has to eliminate Philbin from an interview for head coach, doesn't it? Jacob, I never considered his candidacy serious. Glazer reported this morning that he will be fired after this game. And that was before this atrocious display. Whoo, yeah. Mm-hmm. Imagine telling a Packers fan in 2017 that in a year, Kyler Fackrell would have 10.5 sacks leading the team. No one would have believed you. Black Monday tomorrow, yeah. I think Black Monday will start tonight. Should the Packers move Josh Jackson to safety? It's a possibility, Ryan. I think some of that will depend on who they bring in to coach, what kind of scheme they're running. Maybe whatever new coaching staff makes that determination. We'll see. I think wouldn't be a terrible fit. We'll see what Gutekunst does in the offseason to address that position. Don't get too drunk today, Aaron. Have to do it tomorrow. Aaron, I am hanging out with my girls tomorrow night, so I will not be drinking. So I might as well get it on today. Cobb goes in motion. No one follows him, suggesting zone coverage from the Lions, who rush 4. Kizer hits the check down. Ooh, is that a Bibbs sighting? Yes, Bibbs, who grew up a Packers fan. Signed off of, I can't remember if he was cut and then picked up off waivers or if they signed him off the practice squad. I think they got him off waivers from Washington. Grew up a Packers fan. Oh, the first 6 possessions for the Packers. Punt, 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 punt. It's been that kind of day, y'all. J.K. Scott getting a workout. Kizer settling down nicely with his check down passes. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it over hold the ball, run around, and throw it out of bounds. Screen right into the ground. Lions sniffed that one out. Tell Banky we used the 4th round pick on a punter because we needed him today. 5th round, sir. 5th round. Kizer, you can still complete that pass, buddy. Come on. DeShone Kizer under pressure, 1 sack, 4 hits, 5 hurries. It's 3rd and 6. Packers have the ball on their own 13. Kizer takes the snap. Stares down the barrel. Caught by Jimmy Graham, short of the sticks. 4th down. Because anytime it's 3rd and 6, you got to run a 4-yard route. J.K. Scott. Here we go, baby. His 42.7 yard average. About to kill it. Field flipper coming. I can feel it. J.K. Scott. Yeah, not a great punt, but the roll will help. Gets down to the 31-yard line of the Lions. Good Lord, people, talk to me. This announcer is way over the top with the yelling about stupid shit. You talking about me, Mark? Or are you talking about McAfee on Fox? McAfee is former Colts punter, former Barstool employee, now announcer for Fox Sports. Will it get worse next season, Travis? My God, I hope not. But maybe. We could be looking, staring down the barrel of a 30-year abyss, for all we know. All depends on who Mark Murphy hires and the job Gutekunst does to build that team. No pressure. I picked this game over a colonoscopy today. Big mistake. I feel you, Mike. Not in that way, but I feel you. Boyle. Yeah, George, I hear you. I mean, at this point, what could it hurt to put in the old Timmy Boyle? Is he active? I don't even know if he's active. Let me see here. Do 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 do. Yeah, Tim Boyle's inactive, so there won't be any Tim Boyle today. Let's see if J.K. Scott can get double-digit punts. Like, good Lord. Hey, Fox coming back. Love it. J.K. Scott, the MVP of today's game. Good Lord. Because, he's valuable because if he wasn't there, there'd be no one to punt. Unless they went and got McAfee out of the booth. That might work. Look at the Fox dudes. They don't want to be there. They're like, why are we calling this horrific game? Robert Smith is like, I used to play on that field. This sucks. Ooh, extreme close-up on the angle there from Fox on the action. Lions running up the middle for 1 yard. Martinez trying to rip the ball away. Ooh, maybe got 2 after the second effort. Oh, I can tell. They're telling some yarns there at the old Fox. Oh, talking about a fanny pack. That's how off the rails this game is. They're not even focused on the action on the field. Packers rush 3. And the Lions still complete on 7-yard pass. It'll be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Packers hustling Burks off. Detroit sends a man in motion. Clay Matthews pointing at a full start. The ref going, okay, fine, I'll throw a flag. I mean, it's the most enthusiasm Clay's shown all day, so I hope he's right. Offsides, they called Clay. Clay looking around for the call. Clay, that's just wishful thinking on Clay's part. He saw the wide receiver in motion and the in guy stick out his arm, but that's not false start there, buddy. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. Nice tackle in the backfield from Kentrell Bryce, who is dancing for some reason. I mean, okay, yeah, you made a tackle. Well done. Very excited for you. 2nd and 13. 2nd and long. Here come the defensive backs playing 50 yards off. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice screen call from the Lions. Busts open big. Big first down, center. Oh, looked like he was going to bust that all the way, but they pick up about 30, 40 yards and get into the Packers territory. Caught the Packers in a blitz. Well done, Detroit. Clay went inside, let that open. Pleasant, pitiful attempt. A lot of pitiful attempts on that play. Lions cooking with gas now. Stafford pointing, marshaling his forces. Detroit runs up the middle. It's blocked up. Back tries to bounce it outside. Stopped for 1 yard, maybe 2. Whew, doggy. Second and 8 for the Lions, who reduce set. Stafford surveys the field. Gets the snap. Over the middle. Oh, it's batted down. Is that the second one for Lowry? Started the game with the batted ball. Gets another one there. It's 3rd and 8. Oh, the wave is on at Lambeau. Hey, at least they're doing it when they're on defense. I'm impressed. Going deep. In phase, Jackson. Jackson sure looked like he thought he had a penalty there. Looked right at the ref afterwards, but I guess you never really know these days. Pass break up. Lions will be forced to kick a field goal. Well, he turned at the last second, so I guess that's what saves him. Stafford thought he had a TD. Well, let's see if they actually kick a field goal or run another fake. And it's good. Lions take a 24-0 lead with 3:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. If it comes down to Tomlin and Fangio, who would you take for head coach? Whew. That is a good question. Probably Tomlin. I love both, though. If New England gets a bye, which it looks like it will, I think they can interview McDaniels during the bye week. Yes, they can. But will he impress during that interview while preparing for a game? It's an interview. He's going to impress just as much then as he would some other time. It's him selling his program. And if you don't think he's been working on it all year, and he wasn't working on it all last year when he had the interview with the Colts and others lined up, come on. Coach will be someone that has ties to Murphy or Gutekunst. We'll see, Travis. It's possible, obviously. Is 12 coming out of the locker room to lead us to victory? No. This season can get in the sea. Amen. An ambulance left Lambeau with a player in it. Big Bad Mad, where are you seeing that, buddy? Every time a whistle blows, the Packers still have more rings than the Bears. You said it. This is a terrible feeling to have to wait until August. Scott, golly gee willikers, are you right about that? Is Pat Fitzgerald a defensive coach? Yes. The Lambeau Field crowd doing the wave when they're on defense is amazing. It's a big step. What do we got here, folks? What do we got? No word on Aaron Rodgers, who's being evaluated for a concussion. Let's see. Lions set to kick off. Yeah, there's absolutely no reports of an ambulance at Lambeau, so that's false information. Kizer leads them out there. 3:02 remaining in the third quarter. Let's see what they got. Justin McCray at left tackle. Yikes. Kizer takes the snap. Great pocket. Goes deep. He's got MVS, but he overthrows him. Oh, God. Kizer takes the snap. Going to the quick game. Jamon Moore registering a reception here in week 17. The Lambeau faithful enjoying Sunday afternoon. Williams start split out. Now motions into the backfield on 3rd and 5. 2:21 remaining. Nice dart of a throw. Nice catch from MVS on the slant to pick up the first down. Baby steps. Alex Light is in at right guard. Oh my goodness, they're getting everybody. It is definitely participation trophy time, ladies and gentlemen. Although we still trotting out Graham, who just caught something in the flat and was tackled promptly for no gain. He has the suddenness of a wet noodle. Kizer goes deep again. On the over pattern. Oh, Cobb looked like he had it. And, oh, they call it a reception? We'll see. Lions furiously insisting it's an incomplete pass. Nice route from Cobb. Good throw. Yeah, that's a catch. Ball didn't come out until he was out of bounds on the ground, which, as of this year, is a completion. Yep. Well done by Kizer to hurry them up to the line and get a playoff so they can't review it. Sparing us all what is a catch 2018 version. Oh no. MVS can't handle the heat from Kizer on the out route. 3rd and 5. And of course, I looked at Twitter, so now I know it's about to be 4th and 5. So we'll see how they fail here. No, Kizer, buddy. He throws it away after not being able to find anybody downfield. So it is 4th and 5. 2 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Joe Philbin, what you going to do, buddy? What are you going to do? Got to go for it, right? 24-0. Now watch. They'll kick the field goal and say, well, you're going to have to kick a field goal at some point. Okay, Lambeau, now is not the time to stand up and make noise. You're on offense. Lord. Kizer takes the snap. Over the middle. Oh, Big Bob Tonyan cannot bring it in. Turnover on downs. End of the 3rd quarter. Woohoo! Feel it. Only 1 quarter left of this monstrosity. That is a blatant drop from Tonyan. Ooh, Nelly. Move on from all 4 of these tight ends. Now, I like Tonyan. They got something there. I mean, that's a bad drop in a meaningless game. He's, when called upon, big conversion on 4th down last week, big touchdown in Seattle. When given opportunities, he's mostly come to the fore and produced. But, yeah, that's a bad drop. No doubt about it. But I like what they have in Tonyan. As far as Graham, Kendricks, what have you, yeah, Kendricks maybe. Graham is tough just because of the cap ramifications, but maybe they just eat it. We'll see. Kizer honestly looks pretty good if someone would catch the ball. Agreed, David. Only thing we can ask for is not being shut out this game. Jimmy, 1 more quarter to go. I feel we are going to be too focused on Fitzgerald. No. You're seeing a lot of coverage of them potentially asking for permission to interview him. That's not their focus. That's the media covering every scrap and morsel of information and then blowing it up and you seeing it 100 different places. That's not where they're focused. They're going to be talking to a lot of people. Fitzgerald will be one of them, no doubt. This game blows. You got that right. I want Lewis back. George, here's my thing. I've been wondering about when it comes to Mercedes Lewis. You know, he was such a late addition by the personnel group. It's clear McCarthy didn't have a plan for him. I do wonder, I want to ask Brian Gutekunst if that was just something they felt like, how much was talked about before that signing in regards to, could you use him? How would you use him? Would this be an asset for us? Like, what was the conversation between the coaching staff and the personnel group? Because it was clear there's a bit of a disconnect when they go sign this guy who was the, bar none, best blocking tight end in the game last year, and then was so sparingly used in that regard. They kept trotting out Jimmy Graham, and it was like, could this kid get some play, please? Gives a little bit of a run. So I agree. I would like to see more Lewis, but see him back. But we'll see. Again, it comes down to who's the coach, what's the system, how does it work cap-wise, etc. It's 2nd and 6. Lions mercifully running the football, trying to get us all the hell out of here. Fans will want any player cut that makes one mistake or drop crazy. George, that's just the nature of the internet. People are venting their frustrations. Hell, I'm here online with a doll yelling at televisions about the play of a professional football team. So release. Next, will you have any watch parties for the playoffs even though the Packers won't be in them? We're thinking about it. It's a possibility. Maybe down the road if there's a big matchup I really like. I think it's, you know, a popular one, etc. It's a possibility. What are odds for McDaniels? Well, they got to have an interview first. So far, we haven't heard any reporting that they have even discussed internally and or reached out in any way, shape, or form. The big drop for the Lions on 3rd down because he was wide open. Everybody dropping things over the middle because they're like, I am not getting hit in this last quarter of this meaningless game. It's going to ruin my offseason and put me in rehab all summer. Oh, look, a flag on special teams on Tony Brown, most likely. Playing the greatest hits here today. Justice for Packerman. Thanks to you and Corey for an awesome season. Carson, thank you for checking it out. Thanks so much. Does it seem? Yes. Hold on. Is Joe Philbin wasting Deshaun Kizer's prime? That's it. Made the whole day worth it right there. Oh, that was great. I honestly wish the Pack had made the playoffs for you and Corey. Susan, that is so lovely. Thank you for joining us again. And that is a truly lovely thing to say. Thank you for saying so. Susan, for those of you who don't know, is a Vikings fan, but she is kind enough to come here and wish us well. I don't know what the afternoon holds for your team, but I hope you enjoy it. Does Pettine go with McCarthy wherever he's hired, Brian? Not necessarily, but I would think that would be a conversation. No doubt about it. No, but the Packers are wasting Rodgers. Rodgers could help. It's on Rodgers, too. Rodgers is part of the equation, the one out there making the throws or non-throws as it may be. Susan is a saint. You got that right. Is Rodgers going to be on The Bachelor next season? God, I hope not. Depression, stage 20. Rodgers has a concussion. Shocker. Is Pat Fitzgerald a real candidate? Yeah, Alex. Well, they're going to ask for permission to interview him, so I would think so. Whew, baby. Packers announced Aaron Rodgers has a concussion, is out for the remainder of the game. Thanks, Coach. You mean he's not going to come back in here? Amazing. Kizer escapes pressure and makes something out of nothing. Oh, sir. Flag for a late hit out of bounds on Kizer. Detroit really not protesting too much. I think they know they got him late. I think Kizer sold that well. Well, they never officially called anything, so maybe they picked it up. Show something other than this defensive back looking at the Jumbotron, please. Thank you. Good Lord. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Kizer has 2 wide receivers split right, short split to the left. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Going deep. Well, not really deep, but corner out to MVS, which is incomplete over his head. Trying to fit it in over the defensive back. On the over route. Sorry. Forgot he started on the opposite side of the field. It's actually not a terrible throw. Kizer drops back. Pressure. Nice job. Really, really nice job in the pocket, eluding pressure, running for a 1st down. Aaron Fitzgerald would really mess up our whole Mike theme for coaches, yeah. It's been all Mike since Holmgren. Oh, no, that's not true. We had Ray there for a year. Kizer, all day in the pocket, hits the check down. Lions just playing deep coverage. Thank you, Bibbs, for catching it, allowing the clock to run. I'd rather have Hundley than Kizer. Charles, I wouldn't. Kizer's got way more upside. Nice pocket again. Kizer going deep over the middle. Oh, missing Kumaro. A little too far out in front of him. Third and 5. Kizer takes the snap. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to get out of this one. That's a sack. It's going to be 4th and long. Got to go for it here. And McCray just can't hold up on the left side, and that's no knock on him. He's just not a tackle. McCray waited, though. He got beat around the edge, put his hands up as if to say, I'm not going to hold him. And then the defensive end just stood there for a second looking at Kizer because he had to get his bearings again. And then McCray just walloped him. Took him off his feet. That was great. 4th and 9. Here we go. 3 deep safety look from the Lions. Packers run 4 out in the pattern. Kizer has all day against the three-man rush, and he's going to run it. Makes a move in the open field, picks up the first down. Gave him a little shake and bake there in the middle of the field. If the score holds in Tampa, Falcons and Panthers wins could slide the Packers to the 12th overall pick, pending Cincy and Denver outcomes, for those of you asking about the draft. There you go. There's a Lazard catch. Picked up off of the Jacksonville practice squad 2 weeks ago, making his first reception as a Green Bay Packer. The Detroit Lions have a defensive back injured on the field. Pause in the action with 10:09 remaining in the game. Packers looking to not get shut out and be embarrassed for the entire offseason. More so than they are already going to be. Because goodness knows they need to be. Because holy Christ, has this been a terrible fucking season. Kizer has a lot of promise, actually. I agree. It's the accuracy thing. And that was always the knock on him at Notre Dame, and it's really hard to, fix that to an acceptable level where he's able to complete a lot of that stuff downfield that he misses on. Although I will say, he's been hitting guys today who've just been dropping stuff. So I think they need to start looking into Rodgers' replacement within the next 2 drafts. Charles, a lot of that will depend on A, where they're picking, B, what's available, who's declaring, etc. I think this year is still a year too early, but I definitely think next year it will be time. But we'll see. If there's somebody that Gutekunst thinks is a game changer, a heir apparent, a generational talent, what have you, and he's available, maybe he takes him. It's possible. The Saints are getting shut out also. Yeah, well, they're sitting everybody, aren't they? Not everybody, but a lot of people. Why is Packerman so serious? Why so serious? Pat can still be in the top 10. Yes, they can. I missed the Dan Devine years. Wow, that's a bold statement. I heard this draft is loaded with defensive end, defensive line. Charles, it most certainly is. Zook is legendary. There, I said it. Zook is legendary off the field. Much more so than anything he's produced on the field. Packers lining up on 2nd and 3. .55 remaining in the game. With the ball on the Detroit 33-yard line. Kizer takes a hit. Oh, Cobb can't reel it in with a attempted one-handed grab on the corner. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Jeez. Blitz right up the middle. Oh, just out of the reach. Just out of the reach of the outstretched arm of Randall Cobb. 3rd and 3 for the Packers on the Detroit 33-yard line. Moore goes in motion. Blocked up well. Oh. Those are the types of throws. Those are the Kizer placement throws. They just kill you. That should be a routine throw that Kizer makes difficult and incomplete. Do you think any team is going to be real inclined to pay Cobb At first blush, you think no, but hell, probably the Raiders probably will overpay him. You know, you could see John Gruden giving him a ton of money. It only takes one. Kizer goes deep on 4th and 3 to a completely blanketed MVS. The Packers will turn the ball over on downs because anytime you can take a rookie up the sideline against one of the better corners in the league in Darius Slay, you got to do it. Whoo, doggy. Now, see the Lions go into their 4-minute offense. We could legit be talking a home shutout to end out 2018. Glad my wife got tickets for the right shutout at Lambeau. Haven't seen MVS win a one-on-one all year. Why do we keep throwing them? Well, maybe he does it all in practice. What? 4 people. The game is on. Let's see what they got to say. Why do I bother? I just don't know. Charles, are you being serious? I was really hoping Philbin would have a good shot at being the next head coach. Why? Are you being serious? Is this a joke? Is this like performance art? No, dog. No. Will Rodgers have a press conference after the game today or no? No, Mike. Not with a concussion. Absolutely not. It'll be Kizer. How much of a shame would it be if the Vikings didn't make the playoffs? Oh, huge shame. Massive. Nagler, what are your football credentials? I have none. First time I watched Cheesehead TV, I thought you guys were too panicky and negative. After experiencing this season, I can say that you guys are as hopeful as you can possibly be. Thanks, Nathan. We just try to keep it real. I saw a report from Rob Demovsky that Rodgers will have knee surgery. That wouldn't surprise me, given he's been playing on a bum knee all year. Not since 1973 has this happened. Yeah, it's not pretty. Philbin burner account. Hugh Jackson for head coach. Now you guys are just trying to rile me up. No concussion. It was an exit strategy to save face. Well, I highly doubt that. They wouldn't have let him play if that was the case. Stafford's still in there slinging it. Guys catching it. Hey, look, a football team that wants to compete. I miss those days. Flag on the play. Most likely the late hit on the quarterback since they're showing Stafford getting peeled up off the turf. Personal foul, roughing the quarterback on the Packers. Tack that on to the end of the throw. First down. Put it on Brown. Can we see the play? Can we see this nonsense? Oh, yeah, that's called football. But of course they're going to call that these days. Over, under, 1 point scored? Well, I'm going to go with the under. Excuse me. Kizer got roughed up, but no penalty. Yeah. Nagler, you actually believe that A-Rod has a concussion? Yeah, because it's not the team that gets to make that call. It's a non-team affiliated doctor. Teddy Bridgewater, baby, with a strike. The Lions have 2nd and 9 on the Packers' 39-yard line. Are we now the 1980s Packers again? As of right now, they sure as hell are. Oh, can't make the tackle in space. Ruptures for a big gain. First down, Lions. More missed tackles this game than any all season? Nah, they've had plenty of games where they've missed a ton of tackles. I'm in Pakistan right now watching this shit show of a game at 1:30 in the morning. Life is good. I'm so sorry. Oh, hey, look at that. A tackle. Oh boy, Fox showing the play where Aaron got his head torn off. Second and 9 for the Lions. Stafford takes the snap, goes deep into the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Amazing catch. Touchdown, Lions. Jackson has good coverage there, actually. That's just an incredible catch. And a perfect throw from Stafford. God, what a throw. And what a catch. Good Lord. Oh. I mean, Jackson, perfect position there. Just has to get that hand up quicker. Way too much ball game left. George, you are not lying. 6:53 in the fourth. Lions are up 31-0. Will you and Corey continue transplants during the offseason? We will have intermittent transplants. We'll do one this upcoming week to wrap up the year. And we probably won't do one for a while, but we will be doing maybe something for the Super Bowl, definitely something around the draft. We're going to do a bunch of stuff around the draft, including transplants. So we won't completely disappear, but it'll be mostly Packers Daily. Alexander isn't playing. I didn't hear his name all game. Yes, he's inactive. All right. Fourth consecutive 30-point game versus the Packers. First team since the LA Rams in 51-53. That's the Lions, by the way. 4 games in a row with 30-plus points. Amazing. Packers ready to receive the kickoff and show us all how they can screw this one up. All right. How about just run the ball and get the hell out of here? That's a nice return from Breland, at least. Something positive in this nonsense game. 6:44 remaining. Packers take over on the 40-yard line. There, 40. Kizer surveys the field. Hits the check down. That's Bibbs. Is it Bibbs? Yeah. Excuse me. 3rd and 4. Packers spread it out. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the top. Otherwise known as the right. Back in the backfield. Takes the snap. Delayed blitz. Oh my God. Kizer with an awful decision as he's being taken down to try and lollipop one over the middle. It's, of course, intercepted. I mean, that's just a terrible decision. But so what? Game don't mean nothing. Yep. Guys are knew it as soon as he got up. I want my mommy now. This is putrid. And that is why Hundley is better than Kizer? It's like people are such prisoners of the moment. It's hilarious. Update the score. Hey, Craig, update the score. No one cares. We could get him Mahomes, right? Doubtful. Hold on. See if anyone's in the booth here. Hey, Nick. You tell him to update the score on the thing. Thank you. 31. You don't have to worry about adding anything to the Packers score, just the Lions. Because God knows the Packers aren't going to be scoring. Oh, Lions, thank rum. They're running the football. Cheesehead TV crew has checked out too. No, Cheesehead TV crew is working 2 jobs. That's the problem. They're strapped for personnel. Run that clock. Lions have the ball on the Packers 40. Hand it off. Right up the middle. About a 4-yard gain. Clock continues to run. Thank God. The score will affect their FBS rankings. Packerman doing a good job of keeping it together today. Chad, he's a true professional. More than I can say for my other co-host. A whole lot of drinking left. You got that right. 0-4 against the damn Lions. Hey, what's up, Japan? Always great treat to watch during the week. I'll be looking forward to your coverage next season. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, stick around for the off season. I'll still be doing daily. We'll have tons of coverage about the coach search and everything that comes out of it. Oh, powering for a first down. Just let him get the first down and eat the clock. Or they're calling him short? Come on. Clock's going to tick down under 3 minutes here. Oh, sweet, merciful Jesus. Third and 1. Lions taking all the way down to 1 second on the play clock. Pick up the first down easily. Keep the clock rolling. They should hit the 2-minute warning. Hello. Ah, there we go. Whew. It's really too bad we screwed up and tied the Vikings, cost us draft position and possibly them a playoff spot. Who cares? So Philbin is out. Yeah, actually it was reported before the game that he was out, but we'll see. Hope Murphy doesn't sleep at night. Well, we'll see. That CEO pay keeps you real comfortable. Packers aren't going to fix this one in one draft. I'm sorry, guys. Charles, they don't need to. They actually use free agency now. They can absolutely turn it around in 1 year. A lot has to break right. They have to hire the right guy, and they got to make the right choices in the offseason personnel-wise, but they can absolutely do it. What do you think of your team's execution? I'm all for it. Patrick, thank you for that McKay throwback there. Thanks for everything this year. Christopher, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out, man. Draft Packerman. Yeah, there you go. When, in your opinion, did the fat lady start singing this season? I'm with my buddy Pete Doherty. He wrote in a column, I believe, yesterday or the day before, that the die was cast after that Buffalo game when they scored 22 and Rodgers and won the game, shutting out the Bills, winning 22-0. Rodgers came to the podium afterwards and called out the game plan. Right then and there, that was the poison in the well. That's when you knew there was no way McCarthy and Rodgers were going to coexist in Green Bay past this season. It was just, the die was cast. From then on, it was pretty much academic. Yes, they made a fight of it in LA, New England, etc. But it was pretty much, from that moment on, it was all downhill. Ian, thank you. Excellent point. This was worst case for Kizer and will hurt his public image all offseason. If they had started him and spent all week prepping him, and the team would have at least had decent tape. I totally agree. One of the things Corey and I were talking about on transplants. Why the hell are you playing Rodgers? You traded for this guy. Get him valuable reps in with his teammates. Get him in there. Get some tape on him. And prep him for a game all week and actually give yourself, an operating chance to see what this guy can do. Props for doing this with a doll. Hey, man. Packerman holds it down. He's like the yin to my yang. That's how we roll. Thanks so much for everything. You kept these depressing games entertaining, Craig. I do what I can. I'm sorry. Sometimes I know throughout the season I got very angry. Most of all, I'm sorry to you, Packerman, for a lot of that because you got the brunt of it. The Lions now at 2nd and 4 going into victory formation. A couple more snaps and this season will mercifully be over. Complete ineptness. You talking about the broadcast here or the Packers season? This is embarrassing. It should be. It should hurt. I should hate it because God knows. Mm-hmm. And that will do it. The Lions take their last snap in victory formation, beating the Packers 31-0 at Lambeau Field to close out the 2018 season. I can't thank you guys enough for joining us here on the Watch Party, both this week and every week this season that we've done one. Obviously, a lot of work to do. You can expect news of Philbin's firing to come through in the next probably less than 24 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens tonight. And then the search will be on. We'll see what Black Monday brings, see who's available. We'll see what news comes out of the Packers coaching search. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you here on Cheesehead TV. We'll do transplants on Wednesday. We'll have Packers Daily after that. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great offseason.